Hello and welcome to a very special Something Different. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier this week, and I'm mostly going to focus on one particular thing. Though I'm going to say this. No, I don't hate you if you're a Nintendo fan. This is not directed at making you feel bad, and it's not meant to be a jerk move. It's just me going, what the hell? And in that case, I'm also going to have a bit of something at the end that I'm going to talk about for anyone interested in stuff involving Games Workshop. So please hang around for that if you're interested. Otherwise, let's get to the main topic. So I watched a bit of the Nintendo Direct as a person who is not really a Nintendo fan. I had a NES, I had a Super NES. I really wasn't a fan of the N64. I thought it was ugly, but I thought the same of the PlayStation 1's 3D games, so that's neither here nor there. But the thing that struck me, besides the fact that it was all old games that you could play on more powerful systems, or, well, even old games for the most part for Nintendo itself, like Super Mario Galaxy from 2007? And then 2? Really? And a movie announcement on top of it after you got people to buy your new console for a ridiculous price with the promise it will only get more expensive. They roll out a Virtual Boy, which I thought was just a way badly timed like April Fool's joke, and I went, "Wow." Then I kept watching, and I went, "Wait a minute. They're selling two shells that do a red filter over your little tablet console that you insert into it that is connected to a permanently required virtual service to access the Virtual Boy games, which you're not allowed to buy the ROMs and just own them. You have to pay them forever to have access to them, which I don't know how big of a selling point that is, but you have these two ridiculous things. And I think I've talked about quality and giving the customer things that are worth it to keep the company going a lot, but these are just straight up insults as far as I'm concerned. You get a plastic shell for $100 that's just applying a red filter over your console, and you have to strain your neck and stare into it. Like, look, I've actually played the Virtual Boy. It's not the most comfortable experience. Or you can go with the poverty version, which is $25 for cardboard. Or you could do what most people do and get a transparent red piece of plastic and just lay that over the screen, and it's far cheaper. This is just an insult to the customers of Nintendo. Nintendo either being completely out of its mind and disconnected, or honestly, quite spiteful and thinking, hey, look, we have a bunch of pay pigs, don't we? Really, it has not been good for Nintendo since Reggie left and Iwata passed, has it? You have this company that just now is full on like, let's milk them, milk those whales. And you're getting these garbage releases that are like, wow, what is it? So the kids are super just begging for the Virtual Boy experience from, good lord, a long time ago? I doubt that. And the kids are definitely begging for more Super Mario Galaxy from 2007. Just let that sink in. So instead of producing new things for the family slash kid console, which has adults that play it, they're going full nostalgia. It's very like Games Workshop. It's not a good idea. It's like Disney in a way. They are just becoming the Disney of video games. Lawsuit happy, mostly focusing on their Nintendo adults and not really too interested in producing anything new, but definitely milking the crap out of you with the old. It was one of the most ridiculous, pathetic showings that I have seen for a video game console in a while. And I watched the Xbox one recently and the PlayStation one. Look, it's been a year of disappointments, but this one, I just sat there and I was like, wow, Nintendo fans really are just getting crapped on. And I'm not talking the super fans who their identity is Nintendo. I'm talking about people who just happen to like Nintendo. Normal people who are just like, hey, I enjoy Mario games. I'll get the console with Mario games. Those people, they're just getting crapped on because a bunch of people who cannot separate their childhood from their nostalgia from a console or a brand that are getting milked. So you're getting crapped all over for those people. And I just find it absolutely ridiculous. What an insulting, belittling, garbage showing from a company that has that kind of money. Like, Hello Kitty respects its fans better than these people. This is becoming Mickey Mouse territory and just how clown shoes it is. So, what are your guys' opinion? Are you a big Nintendo fan? Do you feel insulted? Do you think they're just not keeping up anymore? Are they just full-on nostalgia farming like I think they are? And that's all I can say on that topic. Now, for some of the people who are interested in Warhammer stuff, no matter your political bent, if you're getting really tired of the things going on, I'm going to link some different places that you can politely email to let them know that you do not like particularly the tone and the tenor of the people, especially the main editor for Warhammer community. The way that they belittle the setting, the product, and the customer. Again, you're not a consumer. You should not be dehumanized in that way. And I don't care if you are on the right, the left, up, right, down, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, A. I don't care what your thing is. You shouldn't be disrespected, and the setting shouldn't be disrespected by people who work for it. So I'm going to link some things for people to go, hey, look, I am tired of this crap. Stop politicizing these things. Stop bringing these people who are going after their fellow workers in your own company. Stop all of this. You can check out the Archcast. He has a video on it. If you agree with him or not, I think it is worth at least looking at his most recent video, which I believe will be yesterday by the time of this posting, and check that out for some more information. Again, we as customers, as people who invest our time, aka our money, into these products, we should unite no matter what our political bent or stripe is and say, look, corporation, it's time to check yourself and treat all of us with some degree of respect, as opposed to hiring these people who care nothing for the product being produced, care nothing for our time, care nothing for our investment. And if you want to see us continue to invest, maybe you should start focusing people who want to make a better product as opposed to shoving their own personal beliefs down our throats. And I'm always going to try to be as honest with you guys because, again, I'm a hobby YouTuber. All I can be is honest, and I have no intention on making money off this. So even if you disagree with me, at the very least you can take some solace in that I'm not going to lie to you because, well, my whole bent here is to be honest with people. That's why I don't have sponsors. It's why I'm not begging people to subscribe. It's why when people leave, I go, well, I hope that you find something that you like more and invest your time in, because I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to mislead you. I'm just trying to make sure that you, as an individual, can get the best thing for your time and your money. And let's just let these corporations know it's time for them to start to focus on the customer as opposed to trying to appease people who will never buy their product to begin with. So have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.